Welcome to Vedic Counsellor, where ancient Vedic wisdom meets modern scientific insight.
All right, today we are diving deep into the incredible world of Vedic astrology. We're going to explore how gemstones are used as really powerful remedies, and our focus, it's on one of the most dynamic gems out there, red coral. You might also know it as Moonga, the sacred stone for the planet Mars. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll get to know the planet Mars itself. Then, we'll figure out when its gem is actually recommended. After that, we'll look at the amazing benefits it can bring, the super specific way you're supposed to wear it. And finally, we'll cover some really crucial warnings and some great alternatives you should know about. Okay, first things first, we have to understand the planet at the very heart of all this. Mars. In Vedic astrology, Mars is called Mangal, and he's basically the warrior of the cosmos. This is the planet that governs our energy, our courage, and all of our ambition. Now, this entire practice is rooted in what's called Vedic Jyotish. And in this ancient science, gems are so much more than just pretty stones. They're seen as these potent remedies, known as Ratna Upaya, that are used to balance and strengthen the energies of the planets in our lives. Pretty cool, right? This slide just captures it perfectly. You've got these two very different faces of Mars. When Mars is in a good spot in your astrological chart, it can bring incredible strength, leadership, and just this ability to conquer anything. But if it's weak or getting hit with some tough energy, it can show up as low energy, constant conflicts, and a real lack of confidence. You know, one of the most famous issues related to Mars is something called Mangal dosha. This specific planetary placement is believed to create some serious challenges and friction in a marriage. And guess what? Red coral is often the #1 remedy prescribed to help soothe those effects. So how does an astrologer even know when to suggest red coral? It's definitely not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. There are some very specific astrological conditions that are like a big flashing sign saying, hey, this remedy might be needed here. Yeah, this isn't random at all. An astrologer is looking for specific cosmic clues. They might recommend red coral when you're in a major or minor planetary period of Mars, or if that Mangal dosha we just talked about is present. It could also be prescribed if Mars is in a tricky position in your birth chart, especially for certain zodiac signs like Aries or Scorpio. Okay, this is where it gets really exciting. When red coral is prescribed and worn in the right way, its effects are said to be seriously profound. And we're talking about real, tangible benefits that can unlock your courage and totally shift everything from your confidence to your career. And just look at this range of benefits. It's believed to boost your inner warrior by cranking up your courage and stamina. But it also has these really practical uses, like helping you succeed in technical fields, or even giving you an edge in legal battles. It really covers a lot of ground. You know, the ancient texts really described it perfectly. Red coral isn't seen as just some passive decoration. Oh no, it's seen as an active tool for transformation. It's supposed to act as both a powerful shield protecting you from negativity and a catalyst that just pushes you toward your goals. But, and this is a big but, to unlock all these amazing benefits, you can't just go buy a coral ring and pop it on your finger. There is a sacred and very specific protocol you have to follow to properly purify and energize the gemstone. So, at the very heart of this energization process is the chanting of a special Bij mantra, which literally means a seed sound. Think of it like a vibrational key. Each planet has one, and this powerful chant is meant to tune the gemstone to the pure, positive energy of Mars. And here they are, the steps. It all starts with choosing a high-quality, natural stone and setting it in the right metal. Then you have to wear it on the correct finger, the ring finger. The timing is also critical. It must be worn for the first time on a Tuesday, which is Mars's day, right at sunrise, and only after it's been properly cleansed and energized. Every detail matters. Okay, before you run out to find a red coral, it is so important to know that this is a powerful gem with some very serious rules. There are critical warnings you need to be aware of, but there's also some really good news. There are excellent, more accessible alternatives. So a key idea in Vedic astrology is that planets have friends and enemies. It's kind of like a cosmic soap opera. Mars, for instance, is considered an enemy to Venus and Mercury. And what that means for you is that you should never, ever wear red coral with a diamond or an emerald because their energies would just clash. And there are other precautions, for sure. It's often recommended to do a trial run for a few days to see how you feel. If you suddenly feel more angry or irritable, it's a sign that it is not the right gem for you. And quality? Well, that's non-negotiable. A dyed or fake coral is considered totally useless. Now, what if a top-tier red coral just isn't in the cards for you? Don't worry. The Vedic tradition has these fantastic substitutes called uparatnas, or secondary gems. Stones like carnelian and red jasper are believed to have a similar, though maybe a little less intense, Martian vibe, and can be really great alternative. So, at the end of the day, whether you go for the main gem or an alternative, red coral is seen as this incredible tool to strengthen the planet of action, courage, and determination in your life. It's all about balancing that cosmic energy to unlock your own potential. And that leaves us with one final question to think about. Is your inner warrior ready to be awakened?
If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel Vedic Counsellor. For personal astrology consultation, horoscope analysis, or Vastu consultation, you can contact us on WhatsApp 919219539215 or visit our website www.vediccounselor.com. Thank you for watching.